Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of May the 18th to the 24th. Let's see what we have here for your download message and the theme to this reading this week. You have been given beware of deception. Okay. Let's see what we have with your tarot cards, what you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through yet again another week. Closing out almost. We're very close to the moving towards the end of May. Oh my goodness. You know, I say this all the time, how quick the calendar just flips over very quickly. Let's see what you've got to look forward to here. All right. Coming in with your first row, you have been given Judge Justice, the Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, center position, the Moon, Temperance, Two of Cups, Six of Wands, Hierophant, High Priestess, end of the week, Five of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Okay, moving along to see what your theme is and your download messages. It says beware of deception. So be careful. Somebody could be trying to coerce, talk you into something, charm you into something. They are the wolf in sheep's clothing. They're not being honest. They're not being truthful. They're only out for their own agenda. So beware of someone around you with that energy. Coming in the first row, your life and career card, you've been given the card Harmony. It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is the best. So this is a week where you just need to breathe and try to keep yourself positive. Bring in all that beautiful white light as you meditate each day. I would recommend that you do that starting your morning to put you on the right path. This is a card that says you may be experiencing a bit of stress, anxiety, or even burnout. It's time for you to slow down. Coming in with your first row, you've got the Ace of Swords, you've got the Queen of Cups, and you got Justice. So I love Justice. Justice is a card where I hear the gavel come down and justice is waved and often in served and often in your favor. If you've been dealing with a person or on a legal or some with a legal situation or dispute, know that there will be a fair and just decision that's made. These are equal, okay? This means that both parties are going to walk away and be able to be confident and be, happy with what they've received. Often with compromise, we don't, but in this case, I think there's going to be some fair and just decisions made. The Ace of Swords comes in and says it's your aha moment. You get that epiphany where you finally see light at the end of the tunnel and you see things clearly. Things maybe have been a little bit hidden and murky lately, but you're going to find out the answers very quick. And this is a card of creativity, and this is a card of getting your curiosity flowing and a new beginning into some new endeavor you're heading into. The Queen of Cups is all about taking time for yourself. We talked about that here with the Harmony card. This queen is out there. She's kind, caring, loving. She's the ultimate mothering figure, wants to heal the world, and often tries to take on more than she can handle. This card says you need to take care of business for you. You may be going through a burnout stage. You may be going through giving, and now it's time for you to close the door, take yourself to that place and space of silence and heal. Just rest up. Okay, coming in with your focus part of the reading, which is also your career and money card. You've got the Seal, and it says a business contract, documents, gift of money. Your career could involve writing, clerical, paperwork, and staying put. When I see this, I see the seal of approval. Something is coming in your favor. Something is giving you a clear and concise path to go down of success and prosperity. You could be signing a business contract with somebody, going through documents. You could be receiving money in the form of a gift, or perhaps you're getting a payment earlier. You may be dealing with writing and clerical work for some of you, doing that paperwork and staying put, not wanting to leave this position because you like it. Coming in next with that, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands has been coming up for others as well. Standing your ground. You've created something beautiful here, Scorpio. You've put your efforts and your investment into something. Don't walk away. Even though times might get a little bit slow and lax and stressful for you, stand your ground, because it'll be due to your due diligence and your determination to not give up. Still standing. The Seven of Pentacles comes in and says you could be a little bit overwhelmed, lots of choices and decisions, but also you're planting your seeds for something for the future. This card says you may have done that, and you're waiting. You're waiting to hear how they react, how they respond to whatever you've done. Maybe it was a proposal, an idea, a resume, an interview you had. But don't worry. This is a card of needless worry. It will come in. You planted and you've done everything right. The King of Swords comes in and says, wow, somebody's here to step up to the plate and give you some counsel, wise counsel. This is a person with a high standing of in society and educated in their field. They will be stepping forward to advise you, defend you, promote you, and give you some information that you need to hear. Coming in the center position, your help, your hurdle, or your challenge, you've got the Host card, and it does come in with the magical jar here. These are the galaxy jars, and it says your talents, gifts, and areas of unrealized potential when we get these galaxy jars. This says whether your space is physical or digital, you could find a lot of fulfillment in being a host. You might be wanting to step up on your podium and take on a teaching position. Maybe you're going to be running classes, or you're going to be teaching some sort of skill that you have to others. Don't be afraid to do that. Teach, preach, and convey wise information. It will be beneficial to you. Coming in, and not to mention the people that you're going to be teaching. So you've got the Two of Cups, the Temperance, and the Moon. The Moon says don't get up in your head and disillusion yourself. If something isn't happening quick enough for you, do your research, find out why. Or if there's situations that you feel you're not sure of, do your research and find out why. This card says you have your ability now, because you're quite intuitive yourself, Scorpio. Listen to that little inner voice of reason. Trust your intuition. You've got so much in your database of education and information that you need to move forward, but there might be something missing here. Remember, it's always darkest before the dawn, and when that moon comes out, it will illuminate everything in your path to see a clear sight line. The Two of Cups comes in and says, oh, maybe some of you are going to be meeting somebody new. There's going to be a connection or a reconnection of someone you care for very dearly in your life. This card says communicate well. This time you need to sit down and share a lot of dialogue with this person. The Temperance comes in and says don't rush in. Spirit's got your back. Don't worry about it. Do things in moderation. Take time to slow down. This is a card of balance and taking yourself to center. This card says you need to just slow down and take your time. Think about your moves and what you're wanting to do. New Career comes in with messages from Spirit and your guides. And it says work challenges, and it says resume. It refers to changes around you to do with work, and whether they are positive or negative relies on what's happening in the rest of this reading. And so far this is looking pretty promising to me. So a new career may be coming. Either way, it suggests that you have been prepared for changes at work or in your own employment. It is your time to pay attention and focus on what you want to do, and when it comes to your job and your career. So some of you may be thinking about moving on. Some may be opening their own business. Maybe you're tweaking things at your place and in your career. Or maybe you're putting out resumes for something new. Coming in with that, you have the High Priestess, you have the Hierophant, and you have the Six of Wands. The High Priestess is all about trusting your gut feeling and your intuition, and you're pretty good at that. Again, listening to that little voice of reason. If there's something that you're not sure of, it doesn't look right, feel right, appear right, then do your research and find the answers that you need. Do your investigative work. Go in behind and look into it, and you'll find the answers. That's why she sits here so cool, calm, and collected, because she knows what she's had to get, and she's got it. The Hierophant comes in. This is higher education, a form of it. You might be taking a new form of study, going back to school, something new, a new topic that you can add to enhance your career with. This is also the card of enlightenment. You're going through an ascension. Some of you are becoming even more and tapping into spirituality. You may want to bring new people into your circle of friendship that are like you and that are like-minded. The Six of Wands, victory after hard work and a struggle. Yes, I love this card. You take a bow. Scorpio, whatever you've been working on, you're going to see that you will accomplish it at the end of the day. This is receiving a diploma, an accolade, an award, maybe even public recognition. You may be finding that people are finding you from long and far distant areas. This is a card that says, take a bow. You deserve it. You've created something beautiful here, and now it's graduation day for you. All right. Coming in at the end of the week, your angel card number and future energy. You've been given 4 6s. Wow. This is a card of forgiveness, self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. So, forgiveness frees us. We don't have to forget the behavior or the situation. It'll always remain as a lesson we learn. But we need to let it go with forgiveness. Holding resentment, holding those feelings of grief and disappointment only holds us back personally to move forward towards our true happiness. So let it go. Okay, let it go. Coming in next with that, you have the 4 of Cups. You have the Page of Swords, and you have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is that card of competition. It can be healthy competition, which gets your creative juices flowing so that you can be out there and promoting yourself, but it can also be backed up. You could feel backed up against the wall, constantly having to prove yourself. And it can be exhausting. Remember, don't take on the drama of other people, and pick and choose your battles wisely. The Page of Swords comes in. The Page of Swords is that card of hearing a message from somebody. Pages bring us messages in all suits. This one may slow you down a little bit and cause a pause in action where your plans might be a bit delayed. However, it comes in as something that gets your creative juices and your curiosity flowing. The 4 of Cups comes in, and that is you sitting there feeling as though you could be at times missing out on an opportunity. When things get slow, this happens to a lot of us. However, this card says you need to keep your eyes open. Don't put your eggs all in one basket and box yourself in. Keep your eyes open for all new possibilities, even some that you might not have considered you would normally be interested in. They could end up being a blessing in disguise. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios, you're pretty intuitive. You're pretty good at character analysis. And just beware of the deception. Somebody could be trying to charm you into something, but you're pretty smart on that. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios.